Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. As usual, before we start our lesson, kita ni akan mulakan dengan berselawat ke atas Rasulullah SAW selama 2 minit. Mari kita ni sama-sama membaca 3 niat penting sebelum memulakan selawat ke atas Rasulullah SAW. Yang pertama, kami niatkan selawat kami untuk memenuhi perintah Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Yang kedua, kami niatkan selawat kami untuk memenuhi hak Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Dan yang ketiga, kami niatkan selawat kami untuk mendapat syafaat Rasulullah di akhirat kelak. 2 minutes from now.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد 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 اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد
Doa sebelum belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wanshur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Ya Allah, bukakanlah ke atas kami hikmat-hikmatmu dan limpahilah ke atas kami khazanah rahmatmu. Wahai yang maha pemurah lagi maha penyayang.
Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ya Rabbku, lapangkanlah untukku dadaku dan mudahkanlah untukku urusanku, dan lepaskanlah kekakuan dari lidahku, supaya mereka mengerti perkataanku.
Amin.
Amin, 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 Ya Rabbal Alamin. Okay, now, today we will learn about mode, median, mean and range, part 1. This topic I will divide into 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. This part 1 is all about the calculation. Okay, how to find mode, how to find median, how to find mean, and how to find range. So, at this part, you must know how to differentiate this mode, median, mean, and range. It's not that difficult, and these 4 terms are very important in exam. You must be clear with your mind how to find mode, how to find median, how to find mean, and how to find range. Now, please get ready with your notes. Notes 3.1.2 Mode, Median, Mean and Range Part 1, page 110 until page 114. Here are the keywords that you will find out in this topic. The first one is dataset, the second one mode, median, mean and range. Dataset is a set of information. Each piece of information is called a value. Sometimes we call it elements. The first one is mode. Can you please refer to your page 110? The mode of a dataset is the element that occurs the most often. It is the value or data that occurs most frequently or with the highest frequency. In that dataset, which elements that occur often, yang banyak kamu nampak, that is what we call as mode. Okay? It is also called the model value. Some questions use the word mode, some questions use the word model, but mode and model are the same. Dorang sama. It is uncommon for a dataset to have more than one mode. This happens when two or more elements occurs with equal frequency in the dataset. It is uncommon but not impossible. There are few times in exam questions we have two elements with equal frequency in the dataset. A dataset with two modes is called bimodal, whereas a dataset with three modes is called trimodal. For example, here with a single mode, as usual, we only have one elements with higher frequency. For bimodal, we have two elements with equal frequency, which is 2 and 5. And in this trimodal, we have three elements with equal frequency, which are 2, 5, and 7. Moving on with the examples. Example 1. The ages in years of 9 students are given below. Find the modes. For these questions, the first thing that you need to do is to find the keywords. The keywords is mode. So look at the elements. Bear in mind when we talk about modes, so we need to find out the elements with highest frequency. Okay? Now look at these elements, this data set. We have 15, 12, 15, 11, 12, 16, 15, 16, and 13. As you can see here, 15 is the most common elements, the element with higher frequency. Therefore, the answer, the mode is 15. Okay. Now, example 2, find the mode of size. For these questions, I will give you 1 minute to try. Okay. Think about it. Think clearly. 1 minute from now. Forty seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. So, what is your answer for example 2? Is it this? Size L? If your answer is size L, that means you understand what I already explained earlier. Okay? For those yang masih belum paham, for those masih tidak paham, you look here. XS we have 52. For S we have 66. For M we have 99. For L we have 150. and for XL we have 72. From this data set, from this frequency, look for with the higher frequency, which is 150. But don't write 150 as your final answer. The answer should be L. Moving on, example 3. The table shows the number of sheets of each color sold in a cell. Now, again, I will give you 1 minute to try. Please try, please think. Pastikan buat. Jangan ditinggalkan. Okay? Sama-sama buat right now, not later. Right now. Sambil mendengar, sambil menjawab. 1 minute from now. Fifty seconds. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. 20. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, what is your answer for this one? Do you think we have only one with a higher frequency? Or do we think we have bimodal here? Now, let's check. Do you get this? Blue and black. Now, why we have bimodal here? Because we can see here blue is 95 and black is also 95. So, in these questions, blue and black share with equal frequency. That is why the answer is blue and black. Explanation. Can you please write down these explanations in your notes, in any space in your notes? Please write down clearly. Alright? Explanation. The colors blue and black occur with the highest frequency, that is 95. Therefore, the model colors are blue and black. Please write this down completely. Now, moving on, median. The median of a set of n values is the middle value if n is odd, or the mean of the two middle values if n is even, when the values are arranged in ascending or descending order. Okay, now listen. For median, the first step is arrangement. Okay, you need to arrange the elements either in ascending order or descending order. That is very important. Please remember, for median, before you move to the another steps, you must remember the first step in median, finding median, is arrangement. You need to arrange the elements at the ascending order or descending order. And here the median of a dataset is dependent on whether the number of elements in the dataset is odd or even. Bunyi payah, tapi insyaAllah actually it's not that difficult. Senang sih sebenarnya. Okay. Now, how to find median? Method 1, preferable for simple dataset. Okay. Now, place all the numbers in order and select the middle number. As I mentioned earlier, the first step for this median is arrangement. You need to arrange all the elements, all the numbers in order. It's either for you, it's either ascending or descending. It's depend on you, but usually people do ascending order and select the middle number. Moving on with method 2, useful finding median from the frequency table. Okay, useful for finding median from the frequency table. I will show you examples later on. Okay, and right now we are in page 111. Okay, now step 1, calculate the median position. And step 2, again, you still need to reorder the dataset from the smallest to the largest ascending and then select the median. The next one, if the number of elements are odd, then the median is the element in the middle of the dataset. Okay, now look here. Odd number of elements. Here is the dataset and here is the reorder. We need to rearrange from the smallest values to the largest values. Now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 7, 9. Remember, this is median, not mode. Be careful. You need to be careful with the terms given. Okay. Now, I will show you how. Now, we will cancel this one, also this one. We will cancel this one, also this one. We will cancel this one, also this one. So we only have one value left. Okay, we only have one value left. So the median is 5. This is example of odd numbers elements. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 elements altogether. So the median is 5. The second one, what if the number of elements are even? Okay, so if the elements are even, then the median is the average. When we talk about average, we are talking about means. Okay, you already know this average from your primary 6. Average of the two middle terms. We repeat the same thing. We rearrange, we reorder, and we try to count from left to right. 1, 1, 1, 1. So we have 4 and 5 at the middle. Do you think the answer is 4 and 5? No. So if this happens, that is what we call as even number of elements. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 elements altogether. So what is the next step? You find the average. So this is the average, the means. 4 plus 5 divided by 2. Why 2? Why not 3? Why not 4? Why? Why? Okay. Try to think about this. Walaupun kamu di sana tidak nampak, but try to think. Okay. So the answer is we only have 2 elements here. That is why we divide by 2. So 4 plus 5 divided by 2. Your answer is 4.5. Therefore, the answer is, the median is 4.5. Are you clear? If you still have problem, you can text me later. Moving on. Still with median, but I'm sorry for this page. You don't have this inside your notes. Can you please copy down accurately, properly, completely in the space in your notes, in the blank space of your notes. Okay. Now, example 4. Find the median of this set of data. We have 5, 6, 2, 4, 7, 8, 3, 5, 6, 6. Remember, although you can see here 6 is the higher frequency for this data set, but we are not interested with mode here, okay? Because the questions want median, right? Step 1, reorder. Macam biasa, you reorder the elements from the smallest to the biggest, or from the biggest to the smallest. It's up to you. Okay, it's up to you. And then we try to find out, okay, the median. But as you can see here, we have even elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 elements here, which is even elements. So if it is even elements, we need to take two middle numbers. I will take out 2 and also 8. I take out 3, also 7, 4, 6, 5, 5. Now left with 5 and 6. Then calculate and find the median. Now, example 5. Example 5 is quite interesting. It's also exam questions. Menerja keluar dalam exam, so make sure you know how to do this. Example 5, the sizes of shoes sold in one morning are given below. Size of shoes, frequency 3, 5, 1, 6, and 2. Find the median. Okay, find the median. Now, for the median, we focus with the frequency. Okay, we focus with the frequency, and when you add them all, you will get 17. Okay, the total here is 17. Right? Okay, now for this example 5, we will use the second method. We cannot directly, we can, but in this example, I will show you the second method. Okay. Now, step 1, find out median position. Median position is not the median yet. We just need to find the position here. Alright. So, median position, n plus 1 out of 2, which is 17, is the total for your frequency here. 17. 17 plus 1 divided by 2, and we look for the ninth position. Okay, this is not yet median, only position. So how we need to find out the median? Your median position, you look here. Alright, you look this part. Here we have 3 position, 1, 2, 3. Here 3 plus 5, which is 8 position. And another one, here we will find out the 9th position. Therefore, the answer is 27. Right? Step 2, find the median. Select the 9th position as I explained earlier. So your answer is 27. Now, mean. Okay. Previously in your primary level, you are using the word average instead of mean. But average and means, they are actually sama. Okay, they are actually sama. But be careful with this here. Sometimes that average referring to mode, median, and mean. Okay, sometimes that average referring to mode, median, and means. Be careful with that. Now, the mean is computed by adding all of the numbers. For sure, I'm really sure you know about this. In the data together and dividing by the number elements values contained in the data set. Actually, this method, this mean method, you already learn, okay? And you already uh, know about this one in your previous subtopic, which is in median, okay? Finding even elements, okay? Now, it's quite interesting if it is involved with table. Okay. Now, here are the formula. Mean equal to sum of values out of number of values. For data presented in frequency table, means equal to sum of fx, sum of x. Sum of f. Now, example 6. Find the mean of the following data sets. As you can see here, the informations sama, okay? For mode, median, and means, the information sama. But you need to be careful. Look at the instruction. Okay? Look at the instruction, what the questions want. Alright? Now, number of elements in data set is 7. So, you just add them all. Add all the elements. Okay? 2 plus 5 plus 9 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 and plus 7. And the denominator should be the total elements, which is 7. Okay, you calculate Kira and you should get 5 here. Okay, moving on, example 6b. Now, find the mean of the following data sets. Remember, here we are asked to find the mean. Okay, now you must know the number of elements and you just add all the elements. Okay, add all the elements will be your numerator, and number of elements 5 is your denominator. You just calculate and you should get 134.4. Alright, now this one, this is what we call as frequency table. Now, the number of goals scored in football match during a particular season are shown in the table below. This is the X and this is the F. Now, you need to do extra step for this one before you proceed with the answer. Okay, what is the extra step? You add another column, another row at the bottom of the frequency F. That is what we call as sum of fx. Sum of fx is this one, f times x, f times x. That is how you get this one. So 0, 21, 68, 63, 52, and 40. Don't forget to calculate. Don't forget to calculate. You count for the frequency and you count for your sum of fx. Okay, then once you settle with this one, semua sudah settle, then you can find out the means. Alright, using the previous formula, means equal to sum of fx out of sum of f. So your sum of fx is 244, sum of f is 110. So you calculate, you will get 2.21818. Round off to the three significant figures, and the answer is 2.22. Moving on with the example 8, still with means. And right now we are in page 113. Okay. Example 8, the mean mass of a group of top students is 60.5. Find the total mass of the 12 students. This is easy. Okay. Not that easy. Not that easy. Not that easy. Okay, now listen. For these questions, mean is given. Total is missing. But you must remember the basic for this means equal to total or sum of the frequency, sum of the elements, out of number of values, number of elements. Okay, now just fill in all the information given. Don't think too much, just fill in all the information given. Means equal to 60.5. Total, leave it blank because that is the questions. Number of values 12, and you should know how to get this 726. Try to find out. Okay, now the second one, part B. This B still linked with the A. Okay, two students each with a mass of 60 kilograms join the group. Previously we have 12 students, correct? And then we have another students, two new students, each with mass of 60 kg. Join the group. Find the new mean mass, giving your answer correct to three significant figures. Now, you must be clear here. Previously, we have 12 students, but now we have 14 students because two more students come in. Alright? And the total for both of the students is 120. Okay, therefore the new total will be 726 plus 120, which is 846. Solutions. New means equal to total out of number of values. Total, don't use the 726 anymore, use 846. And number of values, no more 12 but 14. You solve, then you should get 60.4, nearest to three significant figure. Now range is quite simple, not that bad, not that hard, but you need to think carefully. All of these mode, median, means, and range, they are simple questions actually, but you need to be careful. Okay, now the range for a data set is the difference between the largest value and the smallest value contained in the data set. Okay, so the key here, you need to find the biggest, the largest number, and you also need to find the smallest number. Then what to do next? In statistics, a range shows how spread out a set of data is. The bigger the range, remember this one, the bigger the range, the more spread out the data. If the range is small, the data is closer together or more consistent. Formula: range equal to big number minus small number. Example 9. So, which one is the largest number here? 8, correct? Then the smallest number is 2. So, that range simply 8 minus 2. Simple, right? Just be careful. Okay? Always be careful. The answer, the range is 6. Now, example 10. Can I give you 1 minute to do this? Or maybe 30 seconds? Okay, I will give you 30 seconds to answer these questions. Are you ready? 30 seconds start from now. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now, what is your answer for this one? Okay, If you got the answer correct, that means you understand. If you got the answer wrong, you better revise and seek help. Okay? Now, solution. Can you please copy this down? The largest number is 3. The smallest number is... sorry. The largest number is 7 and the smallest number is 3. So the range 7 minus 3, which is 4. Simple, right? Range is simply just bigger frequency minus the smaller frequency. That's it. But be careful. Now, example 11 seems like difficult, but actually it is simple. Nada payah. Okay, senang saja. Two people work in a factory making parts for cars. The table shows how many complete parts they make in 1 week. Now, just focus with these two workers, Rachel, and John. Find the range for Rachel and the range for John. So, you need two range here. One for Rachel, one for John. Now, as you can see here for Rachel, the largest number is 22 and the smallest number is 20. So the range is 22 minus 20, which is 2. Okay. For John, the largest is 36. The smallest is 2. So the range equal to 36 minus 12, which is 24. Your final answer. Range for Rachel is 2. Range for John is 24. Okay. With this, we have done for these notes. Now, your task, after you complete your notes, you take pictures. I will show you later on how to take pictures and upload to your Google Classroom. Choose that upload by PDF. Okay, choose with upload by PDF. I will show you later on with that one. Just focus with Google Classroom. And follow the instructions given. After you complete your notes, you need to upload this into your Google Classroom because I want to check. I need to make sure all of you doing your task. It's not because of trust, it's because of I need to make sure each one of you done with your notes. Okay, so this will be the last part for today. We will end our session with doa. Thank you so much. Mudah-mudahan ilmu yang kami belajar ni kamu beroleh manfaat. Kalau masih belum paham, belajar lagi. Okay? Before that, this will be the summarization for the topics. I forgot about this slide actually. Never mind. The test set you must know by now. It is a set of information. Each piece of information is called a value. Sometimes we call it element. And what is mode? The most often. Higher frequency. The keywords. Median, middle value. Look for odd or even median. Means. Kamu sudah belajar dari PSR, so you must know what it means. Your numerator adding all the values, and your denominator is number of the values, number of element. And range, simply the difference between the largest value and smallest value contained in the data set. Okay, now benar-benar dah sudah ni, benar-benar siap, benar-benar complete. Now we will close our session with doa.
Doa selepas belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni astaudi'uka ma 'allamtani fardudhu ilayya inda hajati ilaihi wala tansani ya rabbal alamin. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya aku menitipkan padamu ilmu-ilmu yang telah engkau ajarkan kepadaku, dan kembalikanlah kepadaku sewaktu aku memerlukannya kembali. Dan janganlah engkau lupakan aku kepada ilmu itu, wahai Tuhan yang memiliki semesta alam. Amin.